good, a very hard try here. So there is a very high possibility that we have the 5 games in the first match here today. So today is gonna be a very, very exciting day, a long day. So stay tuned and keep watching us here. And the first match is only the first game of the first match here. And we also have the draft in your screen. Octa Gaming in the blue side and DreamMax in the red side. Sora for Octa Gaming, the first ban. Freya, what a surprise, once again, the ban from DreamMax.
Yes, of course, Freya 100% banned as always. We got the Expanding River Zushin being banned as well. She has been a force to be reckoned with here during these Swiss stages in both North and in South. So and it seems like they're getting rid of all of the mages right now. They got Ivy, Yve taken out as well.
Yeah, you've still got some options there with the Valentina out there. We were even talking about perhaps maybe we might be seeing a resurgence of the Valier coming out. But it's just right now, Mage has just played such a pivotal role in that early game advanced. Are you going to be able to get the early game? Are you going to be able to get those rotations to help out to the side lane? So it's one of those big focal points for a lot of teams. I do like that. I feel like we're at a point now where we finally accepted it. Maybe we just don't have the tools we need just yet to just let out a Zushin. So many teams I've been seeing, like, they just let it out, and it's such a hard thing to counter. I feel like you have to base an entire draft around trying to make sure, can we get to that back line? Can we close the distance on it? So it's gonna be very interesting to see where we go. A lot of the prime picks, I feel like we've started kind of adjusting when it comes to the draft, when it comes to what we want to start picking up. We're gonna take out the Phoveus, which is gonna leave open, I want to say, a Valentina pickup, possibly, from Octa Gaming.
Yeah, Boxia.
Oh, yes, and Boxia too.
Okay, Boxia here. Probably for jungle, the first pick here for Octa Gaming, but now here comes the response. Oh, Valentina and Suyo for a DreamMax. Mid lane probably, and the jungler already selected by the Dragon Boys here. So now we are going to see what is the response for Octa Gaming. Remember that we are here in the map feature. We are heading for the Expanding River. So as we were talking about, like, with some players, they do actually like think about like what map features. Okay, the draft is very important, but the map features is still impact just a little bit here, on their strategies, on their ideas. So they have to think about it also.
Yes, and it looks like Marcel's open as well. I wonder if they would pick that up here, but then at the same time, we're going to see double golden hours happening. If that was the choice. Oh, Harith here being chosen as carry the Shredder, as I call her. Has been taken out here. It's also up there with the MM, so the gold laning, so not MM.
A big interesting thing for me is that I remember we talked with some of the teams, and they had said that when drafting is coming apart, they feel like a lot of their drafts can go into any map, and it's not like this high priority for some of the teams where there's like Expanding River. What are the best champs for it? No, they just let the champs kind of flow into these. With that said, when you talk about heroes like Valentina, possibly like something like a Khalid or something that already traverse the map very, very quickly, already have these giant early games. If you combine that type of opening with an Expanding River, you're talking about a mid and a roamer, even a glue here that can get up and down to these different points on the side lanes very, very quickly.
Yeah, it's a very high independent XP. Probably, if you assume that Blue is heading for the XP lane here, maybe roaming, but we don't know. But it is a very interesting idea for Octa Gaming here, bringing a Cho. Okay, Cho is not with a very high win rate here. Like, I think only 1 win, if I'm not wrong, or something like that. But Harriet here for Octa Gaming in a gold lane, like focusing in the late game. Maybe they are thinking about bringing an early game here for the mid lane, like Lilia, that could be an example. But DreamMax is expecting so much Octa Gaming because they are already banned Valier here for Sagan, you know, in order to not him to pick this hero to to interrupt, to disturb their draft, So Yuzong is the last ban here. So now Octa Gaming, what are you going to ban in the last time here for this first match?
Yes, it seems like they're trying to make sure they're not getting any of that EXP or mid lane here. Oh,
okay.
Oh, you said a Bruno chosen?
Bruno was taken off the bar, so a big focus onto the gold lane to kind of, a huge focus. You've got the carry, Claude, Bruno taken off. I'm not even sure Granger's still out there that you can use against the Hereth. We've seen that time and time again. It's weird because I feel like Granger has big problems against Hereth, but time and time again we've seen it really kind of comes down to the skill level and how Grangers and players can kind of really focus some of those shots. Oh, but we're gonna go with the Obsidia pickup. For me, though, what's interesting is that we kind of had the Cho. I believe he's at like a 40% win rate right now. And for me, what Cho does for a team, I feel like can be done by a Kalea. And a little bit easier too, whereas Cho, he has to jump in, he's got to get his positioning to make sure that he lines up to get them back into their team. Kalea, you just jump in, you pull back, and you've got an opponent coming towards your teammate with a great amount of damage that can come out from your team. So it's very interesting here that Octa went for it this way.
Yeah, now the final composition here for Octa Gaming come with Vexana and Lapu Lapu. Vexana, okay. I'm not seeing, I'm not getting the idea for execution here. Maybe with Grok, that for me at least here would make more sense, but Vexana here with a great AoE, but now they're responding with Guinevere, probably. Okay, now setting up. Okay, no, wait, what? Okay, Guinevere is going to the jungler, Blink is going to the Romy with glue, Suyo in the XP lane to King. I have to be honest, it blew my mind.
It blew mine too. This is definitely not how I would have thought that this was going to go. So very interesting. I want to say DreamMax doing the best they can. They want to keep this kind of flexible. We're going to see if that pays off. Because like we said, certain heroes shine in certain lanes for reasons. So are we going a little bit too far outside the meta, or are we tap dancing that line just right?
Yeah, so let's see what's going to happen here in the game one. But actually, for me, it was a surprise here to bring a Suyu and Explain, especially versus Lapu. I don't think that this matchup here is going to be very interesting for King, but I think that they have an idea, especially now with jump style, with the Guinevere here, with a higher probability to focus in a specific pick off, for example. Even before the objectives, we have Cheikite here with Valentina, with a pack of abilities here, especially for coping the ultimate. So everything is possible here.
Yeah, it's going to be very amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting off the night with a bang. It's going to be Octa Gaming taking on a DreamMax. This is one match of a possible 5.
Yeah, so it's only the first match here, my friend Private. So let's go. Welcome to one more day for AMER South.
Yeah, interestingly enough, as we go ahead and see immediately, I want to say Thanatos TZ already having a little bit easier time on the jungle, already starting with the invade. Saber's going to be coming up on the back end, looking for a little bit of support. Chimera on the side as well, putting some damage on to Thanatos TZ, who takes even more damage from Segan, coming up from Octa Gaming to kind of help secure that trail out, which means Jump Style's already a little bit behind, and a minion behind as well.
Octa Gaming here already showing their welcome, playing aggressive, playing forward, trying to surprise here Jump Style in his own jungler. But now he's able to focus on farm. Now he's heading for the purple buff. So both teams now are very quiet. Now they're taking a breath here, only to focus in the last levels to reach the level 4 to fight is even in the first turtle. Oops, in the mid lane.
Yeah, a little bit of damage coming out there. No worse for wear is Blink and Cheikite doing the best they can for a little bit of rotations here. Big question for me is going to be Jump Style. Cleverly, Jump Style is on the Guinevere there. So you can put that into into your books there. But I'm kind of wondering like where his real target is as we go ahead. A little bit of a flicker there down from the bottom. Jumpstyle does find a pop-up too as well. Now looking for the damage, gonna have to use that clone to get away. King able to put on some damage, but he goes down. Thanatos TZ with the kill and a reply coming in the form of Lucy going down. I believe Chakite able to get the kill there. Now trying to get some positioning. Chakite even comes in and steals the gold minion away from Octa Gaming. 3 members now against 2, and they decide not to go and start this first hurdle. That's going to give the side of DreamMax a little bit of an advance here. 4 members, great positioning, down to 10%. Thanatos TZ comes in looking for the damage he can. A big pop-up comes in. King scoops up the turtle while Thanatos TZ finds a kill, and then a reply in kind as down goes Thanatos TZ. Lucy looking for, I want to say Lucy looking for an escape there, is able to get away. 2 and 2 for Octa Gaming and DreamMax, and a turtle in the pocket of DreamMax.
Yeah, I think that at the time for Octa Gaming here were not so interesting for them. Was not so good because Lucy was trying to reach level 4. You know, he was still in level 3 when Octa Gaming trying to contest the turtle. But now they were after the level 4, he joined the fight. But I think that DreamMax already the superior numbers. They guarantee the turtle. So Octa Gaming, oops, that could be the 2v1 here. Lucy has to take care. Oops.
Oh. Baited into a fight, and Chakite was hiding in the bushes. Thanatos TZ coming in, hoping that he can make Chakite pay, and he does. That amazing amount of tankiness coupled with the Tortoise Puissance ultimate is more than enough to take down the mid laner of DreamMax.
What is that box here? What is that box here, dude? You saw the damage caused here, but now can 2v1, the 2 players from DreamMax here trying to do something in the jungle. Here comes Thanatos TZ.
Oh, big flicker comes out with the damage from Segan, and Jumpstyle goes down. Finally starting to edge ahead. Right now, it's just 2 teams standing in the middle of the ring, throwing out haymakers back and forth until one of them begins to stagger. And I think we're still at the point of both teams just going head to head 110%.
This is an honest battle, but now in the mid lane here, killing spree, my friend.
Yeah, Chakite goes down again. The combination of Saber and Segan. Segan, I want to say the Vexana is probably one of my favorite like comfort picks in the mid when I don't really have to worry about the positioning and stuff like that. People really underestimate what she brought to a lot of metas here. Lucy in trouble, gonna come in with that Raving Fires. King in trouble, and just narrowly gets away from the ultimate. On the back end, Thanatos TZ looking, smells blood in the water. He wasn't even able to make it here soon enough as Lucy immediately able to hit him with that stun and find the kill. 6-3 right now. Octa Gaming in a great position. Turtle down to 10%. Is that going to be enough? Thanatos TZ finds himself a turtle while the rest of DreamMax trying to escape from the Zaman force. Blink in trouble, looking for an escape, does get to the safety of his tower at top.
When you work in a composition with a very late game with the Suyo, with Obsidia here, Private, I don't think this is a good idea to battle, you know, face to face with Octa Gaming. They have to wait the power spike for Obsidia. They have to wait for a jump style here, make the calls, because this chaotic situation, this every time a battle situation is not good for DreamMax. They have to calm down, but Octa Gaming didn't care, and once again in the top side can be the chaos. Oops, in the bottom lane.
King's gonna go ahead and find himself a kill onto Lucy, but that's not going to protect DreamMax's tower. That's gonna be the first tower of the game. And oh, we see a little bit of cutting. So DreamMax trying to make the most value out of, losing top right now. They're gonna be able to claim themselves a little bit of bottom as well.
Yeah, Obsidia here like trying to farm, trying to play attention, but almost.
Yeah, big flicker comes out of there. I have to agree. Obsidia, while I see and I understand the thought behind it of being able to lock on to Harris, you just need too many items. Now, big pop-up comes with a Violet Requiem. That's going to be Jumpstyle trying to find himself an escape. Does die. Oh, he goes back in, though. He had himself an escape, but maybe the ego got a little better of him, decided to go back into the fight, and that's where Octa Gaming claimed themselves another kill on Jumpstart, or Jumpstyle.
Another kill here on Jumpstar. He is a 0-3 so far with this Guinevere. You know, like, the idea is a good... Oops, Chimera could be the next victim. Oh, okay, Saber now heads back. But once again here, Octa Gaming playing forward, playing aggressive here, trying to benefit, especially V2, who is having a great late game here with the Harriet. But once again, the protagonist so far here, it's Lucy, Thanatos with a boxer so far. But next turtle here! Oh!
Yeah, Jumpstyle actually was able to come in, claim themselves a turtle. That's not going to stop the rest of Octa Gaming trying to chase them down. Big pop-ups land on the Blink, who's in a little bit of trouble. Has that split on somebody's head. Lucy able to find the kill. 8 and 4 was the Lord worked. Wait, was that the turtle? I think that was the last turtle that just came out. And now you have the rest of Octa Gaming trying to enforce their will through mid lane. Tier 1 tower is down on the back end. Saber gets taken out, but he did his job of pushing the enemy away.
A worthy sacrifice here for Octa Gaming because they already took down the turret number 1 here in the mid lane while they are losing Saber. But so far, it is good for Octa Gaming. We're seeing now the build. We're seeing the Starlium side with 2 Harriet. Even the Heavens, a Feather also. Wings of Voices of the Wind. Oops, King, he's in trouble. Oh, he was forced to use Flick. Oh.
Thanatos TZ was trying to bob and weave his way out of this. Is he going to be able to get away? He's already about, I want to say, 6 and 1. Looking forward to Escape Lucy coming in, looking to try to help him out, and he has the Tortoise Boosters activated, and he still gets away, walking through 5 members of DreamMax.
I thought that Blink would bring Thanatos to the rest of the crew, you know, because he was in a very low HP. But I think that he changed his mind, so he just left Thanatos TZ. He was able to survive, giving once again Octa Gaming time for reset the waves on the site. But if we see the map here now, Private, Octa Gaming has a very, very interesting advantage. They only lost the turret number 1 here in the bottom lane. So now DreamMax, it is forced to play back. It is forced to play safe once again because Octa here has the domination for the map. The first Lord is going to appear now in the upper side in the river. Both teams know that we will have a fight back here for DreamMax, my friend.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if they really want this fight. You can see them positioning here. Jumpstyle just has yet to be able to get those ultimates on the target he wants. Another Way of the Dragon comes out. Zaman Force has been laid down. The Lord helps out with the pop-up onto DreamMax. That's going to be a kill onto Blink, and the rest of DreamMax having to get or stay all the way to the back. Lucy comes in. Bravest fighter for him. Jumpstyle dashes away, leaving out that clone, but the clean Lord pickup coming out from Octa Gaming, and the Winter Crown does not save Jumpstyle. I mean, that's going to be an 0 and 4 start for Jumpstyle. The rest of DreamMax unable to reply. 5 and 10 for Octa Gaming.
This glue is so squishy so far here, my friend. The first Lord guaranteed by Octa Gaming. 1 more advantage. We're heading now for the 10 minutes and 14 seconds. The goal lead here is already 4K for Octa Gaming. DreamMax has to, once again, DreamMax are focusing especially on Obsidian's late game. 3 items so far: Sky Pierce, Has Claws, Voice of the Wind. But it's not even enough for Obsidian to cause the damage that DreamMax needed, Private.
Yeah, you see Thanatos TZ doing a good job trying to zone out the rest of DreamMax. He actually, Zaman Force laid down. Octa Gaming's doing such a great job. Oh, Way of the Dragon on the backside, followed up by the damage of the Vexana coming from Segan. And they are such a well-oiled machine. The Way of the Dragon comes out. Thanatos TZ doing a great job of zoning out DreamMax. The moment they want to turn around onto Thanatos TZ, there's a Zaman Force laid down to slow them and separate them out. Meanwhile, Segan just waiting for an opportunity for one of the enemies to get shut down or stunned. Now we're going to go in here. Lucy goes in deep, gets taken out by Chimera, but V2 answers back onto Chakai, still trying to put damage onto this bottom tower. Ooh, looks like Blink actually might be a little deep onto Saber. Thanatos TZ getting chased down by King and Chimera right now. Big Way of the Dragon lands onto Blink, who's still trying to chase Segan, finds the kill onto the Octa Gaming Mage, but he will not last long against 4 members of Octa Gaming.
What a chaos here, and on stop, Private.
Yeah, Thanatos TZ actually might be in a little bit of trouble here. You can see Jump Style and Chimera trying to put on those bone bullets onto Thanatos TZ. Got caught, got stunned, but still able to walk away. What is able to stop Thanatos TZ right now? Chimera having to dash away as the combination of Lucy and V2 right there with the Zaman Force and the, I want to say the champ stance coming out or from Lucy on that Lapu, able to all in and clear them back.
Did you see Vito's damage with the turret? Only with the first, like the ultimate, the dash here, so much damage to two players for DreamMax, but now Octa Gaming are chasing the enemies.
Yeah, I mean, the Hereth already, I mean, you already got Holy Crystal, you already got Glaive, so you've got the penetration and the biggest magic damage item. On the back end, we do have a Winter Crown followed by the Violet Requiem, able to help taking down Segan, but now they turn around. Chimera finds a kill onto Saber. The rest of Octa Gaming now have to turn around. Ooh, but up at the front, Thanatos TZ finds a kill onto Chimera, looking for his second, finds it on the Blink. The rest of DreamMax have to turn around by himself. Thanatos TZ able to turn around this 2-kill game from DreamMax, and you see the rest of them getting zoned out.
Thanatos TZ is a bus killer here, Private, because DreamMax, we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with the 2 kills for Chimera, but Thanatos with a double kill for Baxia, once again bringing Octa to the game, bringing Octa here, but now the Lord is in with a half HP. Will we have another fight back? What is Jump Style?
Yeah, Jump Style's waiting. He wants to jump on a Thanatos TZ to stop this Lord from coming out. Ooh, but they immediately jump onto him. Segan and Thanatos TZ turn around, immediately find the stun and the huge amount of damage. Saber up onto the top, looking for a Way of the Dragon. Does not find it.
Jump Style trying to surprise, trying to steal the lore, but the people from Octa Gaming, they were so aware about that situation, so they deleted. Jump Style was simply vanished in the Land of Dawn here, trying to steal the lore. So once again here, 14 minutes of the first game, Octa Gaming heading now in the top side, trying to take down the turret. Oh, that could be a 5v5. Let's go, Prime. Oh!
Yeah, Zaman Force laid down. Segan's right there to find the damage onto Chakite, who goes down immediately. They turn around, give a little damage out to Saber, who does have the immortality on his side, starting to work on the last and final high ground tower. Bravest fighter into the back end, but a Winter Crown to counter. On the backside, Jump Style goes down, killed by V2. We have the split out for the side. Blink gonna use that flicker to get out. He's hoping to lure the team away, but they immediately turn on King. Lord and 4 members of Octa Gaming here to take down the core. And ladies and gentlemen, this is game 1 for Octa Gaming.
Game 1 here goes for Octa Gaming with a very early aggressive early game here. Goes and has the victory for Octa Gaming, and this is only the first game, Zina.
Yes, what powerful domination there. We had DreamMax keeping, it even in the beginning of the game. They even claimed that first turtle, but right after that second turtle came around, Octa took it, and I can't even say it, Thanato Tizzy, he claimed like 5 kills already at that time, and after that, total domination. Octa took it all, They dominated the map, kept that pressure, and kept on going with it.
I was a little curious about the Cho pickup, but with how dominant the side of Octa Gaming was, honestly, I feel like they probably could have slotted anything into that roam position and it would have been just as successful, especially backed up by Segan, who here, you see there, 12 assists there. He was basically almost there for almost all of the kills. A great game there to back up Thanatos, who was going to be right there in the front line, putting on the damage.
Yeah, checking out the stats here, only almost 15 minutes of the first game here, 21 kills for 11 for a DreamMax. And I was thinking about that. I was thinking every shows a play, I was thinking about that. Okay, so maybe Octa Gaming here, they were trying to tell us why Kalia, when we have a show here, only like always playing aggressive. Thanatos TZ here with a 90% of team participation, 71 here for Lucy and 67 for a V2 inherit. So Octa Gaming dominated the game for even the first minute, and DreamMax trying to respond this aggressive all the time. You know, I think that this chaotic playstyle for Octa Gaming is not a good matchup for DreamMax trying to respond, because, for example, maybe King had some kind of advantage on the early game with the Suyo in the X lane, but we know that in the mid and the late game, Lapu Lapu was about to be a very hard beaten. So this happened. So I think that King here was like neutralized the most of the times. Basidia didn't have the time to grow, didn't have the time to appear in the late game, even though she had 4 items, you know. So I think that maybe for the idea for a DreamMax here with the glue in Blink's hand, not this aggressive one, not trying to pick off, not having these ways of to isolate one or another player, was very good for Octa Gaming, guaranteeing the first victory.
I think you say something very interesting there, especially saying that maybe it was just that DreamMax were unable to keep up at that front pace. Like I said, but it was like both teams were in the middle of the ring starting to swing away. It's just that Octa Gaming, they always maintained the core concepts. They always covered each other's escapes. They were always there to help out, to separate Thanatos TZ from the enemy when they turned around. And DreamMax, maybe a style of gameplay that they're not as comfortable with as we take a look at this MVP.
Yes, now this was a performance you can't ignore. Calculated, precise, and impactful. We got the not those tizzy here on that Baxia, showing them why Baxia is a priority ban. 8111 KDA, 51.8k total damage, and 646 golds per minute. He was doing a heck of a job.
Very nice here. So the MVP goes to Thanatos TZ with a very insane Baxia. So at least I saw it twice, like 2 times that Baxia here he helped and he saved the situation for Octa Gaming. One was in the bottom lane when we got the first double kill, and now in this time here, so we also saw Thanatos like getting 2 kills here, like saving Octa Gaming situation, making him unstoppable and guaranteed